Local Liberians are reacting to the president's decision to extend the Deferred Enforcement Departure Program, also known as DED, by another year. DED applies to thousands of Liberian refugees who fled the United States to escape the Liberian Civil War. Their immigration protection was set to expire on March 31st, meaning that they would become illegal immigrants. Yet, while the president's decision is only a temporary fix, the Liberian community here in the northwest suburbs is breathing a sigh of relief that they have more time to find a permanent solution.
We were excited when we got the news, but that excitement lasted for about 5 minutes because we had more work to do. The work continues, and that is a pathway to citizenship for people who are holders of DED, many of whom live in Brooklyn Park.
Brooklyn Center Mayor Mike Elliott also reacted to the news. To read his full statement, you can go to our website, ccxmedia.org. A proposal from Governor Tim Walz could provide a cash injection to area transit services. A 1/3% increase in the motor vehicle sales tax would generate an extra $205 million in regional transit funding statewide over the next decade. That would mean services like Plymouth Metrolink and Maple Grove Transit would get an extra $2 million. However, it's far from certain that this funding will come through. Leaders from the Republican-controlled state Senate have spoken against Walz's proposed budget. Golden Valley lawmaker Ryan Winkler says paid family leave will be a key issue during future budget negotiations. Under a DFL proposal, the state would collect a 0.65% tax on income. For the average worker, it would be about $2 to $3 per week. The money would fund a program designed to resemble the current unemployment insurance system. DFL leaders say about 400,000 Minnesotans take unpaid leave every year, either to care for a newborn child or an elderly relative. The future of this proposal is also uncertain. Republican leaders say the plan would force an unaffordable tax increase. Brace yourself for another summer of road construction. MnDOT will announce its projects this coming week. One of them is a big one, impacting drivers traveling on I-94 through Maple Grove. Construction starts this summer on a 37-mile stretch of I-94 from Maple Grove all the way to Clearwater. The project will last 3 years. MnDOT will be adding lanes, rebuilding bridges, and resurfacing pavement. Of particular note, MnDOT will add a fourth lane on I-94 between Highway 610 in Maple Grove and Highway 101 in Rogers. On Wednesday, Crystal will hold a groundbreaking ceremony for what the city calls its centerpiece playground at Becker Park. The new playground will be built in the middle of the park and include an interactive fountain and an ice skating rink. Becker Park will also get a new concert performance area. The park makeover is expected to finish next spring. There will be another sure sign of spring Wednesday in Plymouth. The city's yard waste site is going to open up. This gives residents the opportunity to bring in waste from their yard and get rid of it. In 2018, there were almost 42,000 visits to the site and over 4,100 tons of debris was dropped off. This is a good way to do some outdoor spring cleaning.
Well, you can bring all your brush and logs, any size, any diameter. There's no limit. If you can bring it here, we can probably run it through the grinder. And then on the other end, on the left side down there, we'll take all your yard waste, your garden waste. So leaves, if you still got bags of leaves from last fall, we'll take those. We just ask that you unbag them and take the bags with you.
Plymouth is also teamed up with Hennepin County and the University of Minnesota to run a tree steward class that takes place on Saturday, April 13th at the city's maintenance facility. Well, as we all know, there is a new and used store for just about everything, and now thanks to the Pet Garage in Maple Grove, pet owners can get gently used pet items at half the price. Consignment shops that sell clothing are a dime a dozen, but at the Pet Garage, pet owners can make their dime go further for their furry friends.
We had been fostering for the Humane Society for several years, so we had just acquired quite a bit of the pet supplies, different critters, dogs, cats, having kids over the years. So we came up with the idea that we just wanted to open a store that we could do gently used and really purposely made it more like a boutique feel.
The Pet Garage opened last year. It offers gently used pet items for half the price, and those who want to sell them gear get a third of what the shop will make.
So we purposely did it for all 6 kind of groups: critters, birds, cats, dogs, reptiles, and fish. And I would say that probably the most popular is dogs. The second popular is reptiles, which was kind of a surprise.
And while the shop is all about helping pet parents save some money, it also helps local shelters by donating a portion of its profits.
We also wanted to make sure when we created the store that we had a method of giving back, especially since we kind of created the idea out of fostering for the Humane Society. So we chose to pick 7 rescues, and then every month we pick a different rescue and we donate back 1% of sales.
A new business that's aiming to help pet owners and the shelters that help thousands of animals every year. The Pet Garage is always in need of large kennels, and they encourage anyone who has one lying around to bring it in. High school students in the Osseo School District are molding art that's catching people's attention. Take a look at these works of ceramic art. They were done by students at Maple Grove and Osseo Senior High Schools. The art pieces were featured at the National K-12 Ceramics Exhibition held this past week in Minneapolis. Their work was on display with other students' ceramic art from around the country. And a reminder, you can also see all of our other stories on our website, ccxmedia.org.
Sports season is over, and it was time for us to take a look back at some of the top players from the area. Here are the selections for the 2019 All-Area Girls Hockey Team. We begin our team with a pair of outstanding goaltenders. Maple Grove's number 32, Lucy Morgan, played every minute in net for the Crimson. The senior finished with a 19-7-1 record and a goals against average of 1.37 and 7 shutouts. Morgan was a Senior Goalie of the Year finalist. Champlain Park Coon Rapids goalie number 33, Bailey Shuck, was solid between the pipes for the Bluebirds. The senior was all-conference and all-state honorable mention this winter. He posted a goals against average of 1.45 with a save percentage of .944. Our defensemen include Wyzetta's number 22, Emily Wisniewski. The senior was rock solid on D on her way to earning all-conference and all-Metro third-team honors. She finished with 21 points, won the team's Trojan Award, and will play Division I hockey next year at Clarkson. Maple Grove's number 7, Emma Larson, helped contribute to a Crimson defense that allowed less than a goal and a half per game. The senior scored 3 goals with 18 assists and was named All-Northwest Suburban Conference. Champlain Park Coon Rapids number 16, Hannah Lisney, was a big defensive contributor to a team that won 14 games this season. The All-Conference player won her team's Hobie Baker Award and was a +19 on the ice for the Bluebirds. Wyzetta's number 6, Alexa Osseo, was one of a number of talented forwards for the 20-win Trojans. Osseo netted 22 goals to go along with 15 assists. The junior captain won the Trojans Hobie Baker Award and will play D1 college hockey at Sacred Heart.
And here comes Mobley, a shorthanded breakaway. Mobley to the front, she scores.
Breck's number 17, Olivia Mobley, led the Mustangs to a second straight Class A state title. She scored 30 goals with 29 assists this year and was named All-Conference, All-State, and third-team All-Metro. Mobley tied 7 points in 3 state tournament games. Osseo Park Center was much improved this winter, and senior forward number 12, Laura Denchfield, was a big reason why. Denchfield led the NWSC's West Division in goals with 18. She was All-Conference and won the Stars Miss OPC Award. Benilde St. Margaret's number 18, Grace Juckness, was her team's leading scorer this year. The senior classic participant scored 13 goals with 16 assists. Juckness was named All-Metro West Conference. Wyzetta's number 32, Sloan Matthews, played great as a freshman for the Trojans, racking up 22 goals and 14 assists. Already committed to playing at Clarkson, Matthews was All-Conference, All-State honorable mention, and named the Trojans team MVP.
Feeds it off to Matthews, shot away and a goal.
Maple Grove's number 10, Manon McMahon, finished up a great prep career with a 23-goal, 25-assist season. The senior was All-Conference, All-Metro, All-State, and a Miss Hockey semifinalist. She'll play next year at Minnesota Duluth. Breck's number 8, Sadie Lindsay, finished second on the Mustangs with 47 points this season, including 28 goals. Lindsay was all-conference and all-state for a team that's won over 40 games total the past 2 seasons. Wayzata sophomore number 24, Gretchen Branton, was another dangerous scorer for the Trojans. Branton, who like teammates Matthews and Wisniewski, is committed to Clarkson, led the Trojans in scoring. Branton totaled 48 points on 21 goals and 28 assists, with all-lake conference and all-state honorable mention. What a great group of players. It's the 2019 Sports Jam All-Area Girls Hockey Team.
Congratulations to those girls and these as well. Here are the honorable mention selections for girls hockey. That is just one of our 4 teams you can watch. Go to our website at ccxmedia.org to view our other 3 all-area teams in boys hockey and boys and girls basketball. That's all for sports. More news after this.